In 1865, Antonin Dvorak wrote a draft version of a piece that he called Concerto for cello and orchestra in A major. This piece, this draft, contained only a piano part, and it was 55 minutes long with way too many repetitions, but it had the most beautiful melodies and motifs and harmonies. Back then, Dvorak was 24 years old and a violist in a Czech orchestra, and this draft he gave to an orchestra colleague, a cellist, who then, shortly after, got a job in Germany and moved and took the sheet music with him. So unfortunately, Dvorak never got it back and never had the opportunity to put it into a proper shape or to orchestrate it. In the early 20th century, the sheet music was then found, and immediately a version for cello and orchestra was made, later another one. Both are good, but not on the level of the other big Dvorak compositions. And as a person who has loved Dvorak since his earliest childhood, I could not accept that this incredible material is not being used to its full potential. After having known the piece for over a decade, having studied it again and again, I decided, together with my father, Dominik Wagner, who is a composer and professor in Vienna at the university, to take hundreds of hours and analyze the piece, and then just through cuts put it into a shape that really fits. Afterwards, I decided to transcribe the piece from the cello version to the double bass, since I am a double bassist after all, and change the key from A major to D major so that all the main motifs are in the perfect register for the bass. This version we then orchestrated and premiered with the Camerata Schweiz and the fantastic Howard Griffiths at the Culture and Congress Center in Lucerne in June 2023. I've been in love with Dvorak's music ever since I was a little kid, ever since my earliest childhood. To me, he's one of the very few composers who can write melodies and motifs that immediately touch your heart. And I could not be happier with how this turned out, and I sincerely hope that this is going to be a major part not only of the double bass world, but also of the concert world in the future. I will never publish it for any other instrument. This version will be our exclusive Dvorak concerto for the double bass.